Hi, my name is Sheena Matos. I am a life coach specializing in the law of attraction. I wanted to come to you guys today to invite you to my new course, which is called Seven Essential Laws. And what it talks about is it's the seven universal laws that basically make everything work in the universe. And it's all about energy. And I'm really excited because Willie and I coordinated on this to bring it to all of you so that you can be a part of this beautiful transformation and shift that energy to the things that you want to happen instead of just being on autopilot and just creating from a default setting, right? So that's what we're going to be learning. And I'm really, really excited and excited to invite you guys over to this course. And I want to tell you a little bit about it. Most of you guys know the first law, which is the law of attraction. Some of you guys have probably even seen The Secret, right? I like to call that the stepping stones to what the law of attraction is all about. Kind of gives you like the basis of it. But the first universal law is the law of attraction, and that is the basis of all that is. Things that things that are vibrating in the same frequency tend to bring in more things that are vibrating in that frequency. So basically what you put out, you get back. I like to call it a boomerang. So whatever you're putting out into the universe, those energies are going to come back to you, whether it's good or bad, right? So it doesn't judge. So whether you're putting out negative energy or positive energy, that's what you're getting back. Okay, so that's what the law of attraction is. And of course, we'll go into depth in that when we go into the course. The second law is the law of deliberate creation. And this one is really important because it changes that default setting that we have, that autopilot, where we just kind of go throughout our life not really thinking about it. It helps you to change that mindset so that you can be deliberate on what you want to create. So it really helps you get clear, get that clarity of what do I want to create in this life? What am I creating now? Or do I want to continue creating that? And what do I want to create? So that's what the deliberate creation is. It's a really positive and powerful law once you get to learn it. The third is the law of allowing. And this one is probably the hardest for most people because it's basically letting go of control of how your life is and allowing the universe to bring in the things that you would like and not dictating it. So not telling it, okay, I want it like this and I want it in this color and I want it on this day, because it doesn't always happen that way. Usually it never happens that way. So just being in a state of allowing and allowing the universe to bring in the things that you need is just huge when you can let go of that control. And most of us have a hard time with that, especially me. So that's a really big one. That will be law number 3. Number 4 is the law of sufficiency and abundance. And this is where we learn that what we have, we need to be grateful for, right? We need to be grateful for the things that we have so that we can learn to enjoy life a little bit better. And also abundance, meaning the earth is abundant and it doesn't stop. A lot of us feel like, money, there's a stop to money, or there's a stop to how far you can get in your company. But the truth is that the world is abundant. It's never ending. It's endless. It's limitless. And so when you get that mindset of knowing that you don't really have to worry about not having enough because there's always enough, that is huge. That changes your mindset beautifully. And it just gets you in this beautiful state that everybody wants to be in, right? The state of allowing and knowing that you're going to be okay. The fifth law is the law of pure potentiality. And this is when you realize that your inner being has potential. You're here for a reason. You are in alignment with the power that you have because you are this being of light and love. And you really have no limits. You have no limitations. So this is really powerful because it's getting you in that mindset to know who you truly are as a person. The number 6 is the law of detachment. Now, this is also pretty hard for most of us because we are attached to a lot of things, especially physical things, right? So the law of detachment teaches us that we don't need to be attached to things, that things come and go, and just kind of letting go of that need to have so many things. It's not necessarily saying that you don't want things or that you can't have things, but it's saying that don't be so caught up in the things that you have that you can't enjoy life because you're so caught up in not having things or wanting more things that you miss out on the beautiful life that you have in front of you. So that's pretty much what that law is. Number 7 is the law of polarity. Now, this one is pretty interesting because there's always two sides, right? So you always have yin and yang. You always have the cold and hot, good and bad. Polarity talks about how we have two sides of every coin. You have to have contrast, which is the bad, to have clarity, which is the good. And without the contrast, then you don't really know what you want, right? So you have to have the good with the bad. It's talking about you know, there's the two sides of every single pole. And you also are a metaphysical being and a physical being, right? So you're both. You're not just one, you're not just a flesh body, you're also a metaphysical being with a spirit and a soul. So that's what that law is about. Anyway, guys, I really am excited to have you join my classes, and I'm looking forward to all of you guys learning all about these in detail. And of course, you can always reach me if you have any questions or concerns, or reach out to Willie. He will have the links to sign up for these classes. And I am so excited for all of you guys and to be a part of your journey. I'm just so thrilled that I get to walk with you on this journey. Mwah. See you guys soon.